So I went and did it. I got a boat. Guy said it ran, but not all that good. Got to his house, it puttered a little bit, had no gas, and I don't know why I expected it to start. Got it back here, finally got it started, and it is raising hell. Rod knocked in. I barely will stay running. So I went over to the junkyard and picked up this 2.3 liter Mustang engine from a 90 Mustang. This is an 89 four winds. It has a carbureted 2.3 liter in it, which is specifically why I bought this boat, so that if there were engine issues, I could get my hands on an engine, which this is an 8 spark plug engine. I'm gonna have to test what these guys online are saying about putting the 4 plugs, just running 4 plugs in an 8 plug engine, and apparently it works. We're gonna find out. Got to run an electric fuel pump because this 90 don't have the spot here to put the fuel pump, but it does have the distributor spot, which is what I needed, why I couldn't go newer than 95, I believe, or 94. But anyway, hopefully I'll pop this in there and it'll raise hill in the right kind of way. We'll see. Like I said, the whole project turned into possibly tuning up this boat motor to finding out that it has a knocking rod.
You lost your focus on what you're fighting.
So here we are draining the milkshake from this boat motor I just bought.
Does it matter?
Oh, I'm stripping this head down.
Yeah, what you been doing, Scotty? I leave for like 3 days, and what'd you do?
So the engine that was in this boat was bad, but it was only the bottom end that was bad.
You like that, don't you?
And that was also the only thing I could find cheap local to replace, so I went and got a block and put in here. But now I'm finding that my old head also has wear, so I'm gonna have to transplant all the internals out of it into this head.
You say you got the old block over here? So what was wrong with this block? Rod bearings. I see.
No, Ciro. Regatis.
What?
Miro. Told you. Wow.
So I got a new marine battery, new bearings, and all the bearings and boots and everything for the outdrive ordered. Basically, dude, I should be able to ride those.
You rebuilt a whole nother motor, basically, the whole top end, didn't you? Pretty much.
So I was basically just putting a new block under everything because it was bad, but now pretty much, yeah. I mean, I'm not changing the valves, but the valves aren't the problem, the rockers are.
Right.
But yeah, I mean,
When your lyrics
I'm
this
pretty much
value,
changing
you
all the
don't need a
moving
whole lot of
parts.
hoopla. What you
at
need
this
is a
point.
10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. And the
I'll
highest
probably
ranked
put these
midsize
bearings in there,
SUV in
too.
initial quality by J.D. Power.
So you say it's gonna scream in an hour,
A
huh?
whole lot of hamburgers because look at
So I
this
get to sit
grill.
back and drink beer for an hour while Scotty works his butt off. Down here double fisting beers.
Got an engine. I was gonna just slap the Mustang engine in here, but then come to find out this is an 8 plug head, and you have to, and then that wasn't even the problem. I could have just plugged off 4 plugs, but then it had a different intake manifold, so I put the head from the boat motor on my motor on my block, and once I did that, I realized that, jump up here, realized that a lot of the noise I was getting was coming from this flattened cam lobe. Just on the first cylinder. So then I had to transplant the cam and the roller rockers from my new engine to the old head, and cam bearings and everything. So anyway, it's been a whole nightmare, but you can use from what I can tell, you can use the roller rockers and the cam from the 90 Mustang, and it just all fits in here.
What'd you do, Scotty B?
I bought a boat.
He bought a freaking boat. He bought a freaking boat. We're sitting on a mother freaking boat. A goddamn mother freaking boat. Look at this shit. This guy not living the freaking dream. Boat, motorcycle, nice garage, house, jacked up truck.
Alright, so this is what she sounds like. Well, I had to slap a new ignition coil on it. Looks like I burned that one out, but there she is, purring like a kitten. See a little rev test going on. I think that's gonna get me along on the water. I think he just did. Put it all the way down. I was like,
what was that, Sierra? I said, this is what you get for you getting a used boat.
Hard right. Jack Daniels, always. Scott's over here cutting wood. This is our makeshift fire pit.
Bacon and eggs and biscuits on this here fantabulous fire. Alright guys, be sure and hit that like button if you like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment if there's anything you'd like to see in the near future. Thanks. See ya.